All right. So, hey, good morning. It may not be morning for you guys, but it's morning just about here in Las Vegas. It's 11:39 right now. But just want to go over my sort of Friday yesterday. Yeah, today is 23rd, I think. Yes, 23rd, the Saturday of January. So yesterday was 22nd of January. And yesterday in the video I mentioned that I'm expecting a busy day just because being a Friday night, being the weather was going to be pretty bad because of the thunderstorm was expected, and there was some pretty big thunders um, and like a lot of rain and a lot of wind. So in those situations, yeah, it's a little bit difficult to um, deliver, but at the same time, there's oftentimes more deliveries because people don't want to, I guess, go outside to pick up their food or go out to eat. They just rather order in. So those are, I feel like they're a little bit more, there are more opportunities in those weathers. And also, Vegas Golden Knights were playing last night. To be really honest, I didn't even check if they won. But when they're playing, and I know they're doing well in the conference, so I think being a first official sort of professional sports team in Vegas, and I think their first season was. Um, First season like began just after the Vegas shooting, so a lot of people are kind of with the team, and they've done well in the first season. They went all the way to the Stanley Cup final, and all that. So I think when they do well, there are more people to follow. So yeah, so when the Vegas Golden Knights is playing, it's always a lot of people are watching it, especially being Friday night. I think that was a huge thing as well. So um, Doordash had $4 bonus for the area that I'm in, and the sort of adjacent area was offering $2 bonus. So in all, it was a good day. I love when they do that kind of bonus days. $4 per delivery is big. Like for example, in normal day, if you're getting like um, $8 delivery requests, you're getting $12. So instead of making $16 an hour, let's say you do 12, you do two deliveries per hour. Instead of doing $16, you're doing $24. So, and that could be huge in terms of. I think they were offering from 4 o'clock in the afternoon to 8:30 in the afternoon or in the evening, so about 4.5 hours. So if you were to do consistently two an hour, um, and then do for 4.5 hours, so that will be 9 deliveries, and that will be $36 extra. 9 deliveries for $4 extra, so $36 extra. So if you put that into your earnings, so instead of making $16, making $24, and then times four will be 96, 96 plus another 12. So you're making $108 in 4.5 hours. So that's not too bad. And one of the reasons I love they offer these bonuses is because I actually don't take part in it. So this is a tip for people, I guess, who actually do follow it, and it comes down to your decision, of course, but it's something that I've learned even during Uber and Lyft ride driver days. When there's a surge going on, when there is some kind of big events, a lot of drivers go towards that. But oftentimes, the reason it's surging in that area is because it's busy. And especially with the driving, if it's busy, that means you're not moving as quickly as you like. And oftentimes you're wasting more time being part of it, sometimes you can get lucky, but oftentimes, because it's busy and because of a certain situation with a lot of traffic and all that, it's just being waste of time. I think it's a similar thing with the DoorDash or the delivery bonuses. If the way I think of it is, if the DoorDash is offering $4 bonus in that area, that means there'll be more. So a lot of the deliveries will be on various platforms. So they may be on Uber Eats, they may be on DoorDash, they may be on Postmates, they may be on Grubhub. But because they're offering more money for DoorDash, that means more drivers will opt to drive with DoorDash, especially in that area. So what that means is, a lot of the drivers will go to that area only with DoorDash on, because they have to get the DoorDash order to get that $4 bonus. But after waiting half an hour and nothing comes in, then they may turn Uber Eats on, and they may turn Postmates on, then they may turn other stuff on, just to get some kind of delivery. Because without delivery, you're not getting anything. So what that means is, not only there will be a lot of DoorDash drivers in that area, but there will be a lot of other platform drivers in that area too. So in my situation, I don't go to the area at all. I try to stay out of it as much as possible. If I get a ride delivery that's going into that area, I wasn't accepting it. Of course, if it was really good money, then yeah, maybe I would have done it. But I think there were 2 orders that was going in that area, and I was only like $7, $6. So I didn't take them. And when I say $6, $7, that's like for 2.5 miles, 3 miles. So in any other days, I would have taken it. But it wasn't just worth it, because when I go into their area in normal days, I would have another delivery request almost right away. But yesterday, because there are so many drivers in that area, there was no chance there of me getting it unless I get really lucky. But so I wasn't taking any chances. So I stayed out of it as much as possible. And then the reason I try to stay away from the area as much as possible is, not only it's concentrated with those drivers in that area, but other area are more exposed to less drivers. There will be fewer drivers in other areas, so the other areas will be surging more, and that was showing on Uber Eats yesterday. That area that was giving bonuses for DoorDash, that area had like almost on DoorDash it was not busy. On Uber Eats there were no surging in that area, but in all the other areas it was surging. So for me, by staying out of those areas, I can still pick and choose. I can move around quicker, and they may be a little bit backed up on the restaurant side, but still it wasn't bad. So all in all, I started around 1 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday, just after finishing the video, and then went on to deliver until around like 9 o'clock, 9:30. I think I did my final delivery around like 9:05 and finished around 9:20, and then went home. So and I was on all 3 platforms, so Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Postmates, and I ended up making 230 so far. What that means is, with Postmates, for those who do Postmates, their tips can come in at any time. I've seen it come in like 2 weeks after. The reason is, Postmates tip the deliver as soon as the customer tip on their app. So let's say if that person doesn't order their food so often, they may have ordered it on Friday night, and then they don't open that app again for another week or 2. Then they've completely forgotten about the tip part, because they don't use it often, and then they tip then when they're ordering another food. So that's why it comes in at like some weird time. a lot of customers, I guess, know that, so they, as soon as they get the food, they tip right away. So, and in most of the situations, they come in pretty much right away, but in some situations, they don't. And I think a lot of the, if the order's been during the daytime, I've seen a lot of tip comes in during the sort of towards the evening. So 230 so far. That puts me around per hour like $25. So that wasn't too bad. I mean, it was a good day. So I'm hoping to do that again today. It's around 12 o'clock right now. Saturday, still a little gloomy. It's a little bit colder than yesterday, but still not too bad. So it should be a pretty good day. And being a weekend. So anyway, wherever you are, be safe, and I guess I guess hope you guys get a lot of deliveries. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.